Hey everyone, welcome back to Catching Up with the Walkers plus one. That's right, Mazzy is solo today. She's home with us because the boys have other activities. Where are they at?
They're both at birthday parties.
Friends' houses and birthday parties after church. So it is Sunday after church. Mazzy has loved being solo. I think she loves Country Cottage the best and the fried chicken. Is that right? Right now she's being silly. But while we were at Country Cottage, I had a neighbor come up and confront me. And we'll catch up with you guys about that a little later on. He stayed at my table and talked for a minute or two. But like I said, we've got other things to do. We are going to Cassie's school to do what?
Move over the archery stuff so we can start practicing.
All right, so work has to be done. We're going to bring you along for that. And I had some people also in the comments come after me because I told them I was going to tell them a little more about this fireplace and stove.
And you lied?
Well, we ran out of time that day. So today, after we go move Cassie's stuff, I'll try to catch you up on the fireplace, fill you in on the details. I actually had people asking for the plans for it, so I'll let you guys know where you can go find all that stuff. So let's get on the road, though, because if not, we're going to be late.
She's too cool for my kisses.
So we made it over to Cassie's school. And
My school?
Yeah, this is your school and Mazzy's school. But the building is looking even better. So I wanted to give them an update on that.
Yeah.
While we're here today. The floors look amazing. Before I left for Puerto Rico, I got the archery curtain hung up. So that's done, but now you need actual targets, right?
Yeah, I wasn't sure if we were going to get the green light to practice archery while Gary was gone, so he hung that up. But we just got the okay, but I need to get targets and things over there, and I got some parents here to help me, so we're going to get that over there.
So some of you might not be familiar with archery in the schools program.
That's called NASP, National Archery in the Schools program.
But these are the targets they use, and
Genesis bows.
Genesis bows. These are the bow racks. The kids are both involved in it. Mazzy, this is her first year, so she hasn't got to participate in anything yet. But Ranger already did one archery competition, but it kind of interferes with basketball season. But this is all the stuff that we're moving. So we're going from Cassie's old building over to Cassie's new building, way over there.
Hang on. It's gonna look like I'm biting her foot off.
Okay, let's watch it. Are you biting her foot off?
She left the tag on here.
Oh, I did?
There we go.
That's one of those mom moments where mom doesn't mind biting her own kid's shoe, especially when it's dirty. Mazzy, you relaxing? So those targets are pretty heavy. Mazzy would not have been much help, but archery in the schools is one of those programs. Oh my.
Uh-oh.
I lost my dolly. Oops. Yeah. So we lost the dolly. Got it back.
I dropped my dolly in the dirt.
Got it loaded back up.
Hey, my gloves?
Those are my gloves. You didn't bring gloves. It's your own fault.
Gloves are for wimps.
So going on that side?
Yeah.
All right. But archery in the schools program is awesome because there's a lot of kids that might not play any other sport, but they do archery, right?
There's kids who would never go out and hunt or learn how to do archery, but because of this program, they realize that archery as a sport is different than archery for hunting. And it brings athletic kids, artistic kids, musician kids, skateboard kids, athletic kids, all the different ways you want to compartmentalize kids. You bring them all together on one team doing the same thing, and it's a pretty cool thing to see.
So we're gonna back up here to the doors. We'll have concrete now, so we'll use our dolly to instead of carrying it.
Keep going, keep going, keep going, right there.
All right. There's my little basketball player.
I don't play basketball.
I saw you practicing. Your
I'm
ball's
bad
outside.
at it.
You're not bad. Practice makes perfect. Mazzy is not into basketball. She's not playing. But you guys can see the gym is basically finished in here. Now they have the visitors. They have the lion side for seating. We have the #1 basketball player. Almost made it. But check out these chairs. Awesome chairs. Cassie's giving the parent that was helping us move stuff in a little bit of a tour. But right here is the archery curtain that I got hung up before I went to Puerto Rico, and it goes from here to there. So right now they'll be able to put 4 or 5 targets right behind us. Here is, let's see, Coach Walker's office, and it's pretty empty right now. Oh, didn't like that lighting. And then the storage closet. This is where we got all the archery stuff set up. So now Cassie can pull it out, set it up. The bows are right there in the bow cases. But yeah, that's it. It's looking awesome in here. I'll show you guys the floor in just a minute. They finished the stained concrete, and they have new stuff coming every day. So they have the scores table. So it's gonna be, I think it has a light behind it, I believe. And nice big table. We got some of the labeling stuff on, so where there's storage and things like that. I know you're gonna be a basketball player. Just keep practicing. Almost. Mazzy, 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 Mazzy. You got this. Oh, a little hard. Little harder. Oh, you got robbed. Yeah, you made it. Good job. All right, so Mazzy did good. So there's some locker rooms. Oh, coach is going to draw up some good plays right there. Bathroom and all the good stuff. So it's looking good. There's one big tarp, 14 by 48. And let's see what's inside.
I noticed the cracks look a little bigger weather. I noticed it's
Oh, it is a giant cheeseburger. Oh, that looks so good. Now I want ice cream and a cheeseburger.
Truck and RV parking. Exit 4 miles. Riverside. Turn left. That's hilarious.
All right, so we're going back to half.
Yeah.
Oh,
So the stipulation for her to sell this to me is you cannot use it with the logo out. The logo also always has to be covered up.
all right, so we're gonna walk it. Sorry, Brahms, we can't show you anymore. We do love your cheeseburgers, though. If you want to give us a sponsorship or ice cream. So that was a giant 14 by 48 inch tarp, and Cassie's visiting before we leave. But you guys can see the floors are now finished. I think this is a computer lab right here. Try to give you a quick tour. Let's see, this is the concession area. Very nice. They have 3 different windows, lots of cabinet space. One of these I think is freezer. That's a freezer. And this one's a fridge, I believe. Huh? They're both set to freezer right now. I'm guessing somebody's trying to figure out the settings because they have them set. Oh, they have their very own ice machine. Ooh, look at that. All right, so I know you might not think it, but this is a big deal for Cassie and the school in general. So there's the lobby. Let's go head upstairs. And it's still not completely finished yet, but getting really close. They have some sign-offs that they need and waiting on a couple more to be able to host games and stuff. But up here's classrooms. So, little elevator right there. Classroom number 3, classroom number 4. This one's a science classroom. Oh look, they already have their all the bones and stuff. That's kind of creepy. You don't find a dead guy in the corner every day. So Cassie was visiting with a parent while I showed him a little bit of tour of the school. But are you getting excited?
I am.
I think all the subscribers are getting excited with you.
They are. Some people thought the other day that gym that rained. See how they're cleaning out the lines?
Uh-huh.
The city is. Whoa! You could ice skate on that. It's a whole lot of water. We were playing the other day at Raymond Bible College, and some people thought that was our gym, but it's not. But our gym is beautiful, and we are able to practice in it. Just a few more things till it's completely ready, and I'm super excited.
So I'm being abandoned to go do chores. Does anybody want to do chores with me?
No.
Anybody? Anyone?
Too cold.
Anyone want to do
Ransom ain't here.
chores? This is why I need my boys. They're at birthday parties, and I don't have anybody to do chores or open gates.
I think I have to go inside and fold some clothes.
Okay.
I think I have to go inside and watch TV
Okay. Well, you guys enjoy that.
and have a snack.
And have a snack. Snacks are important in life. So
Snack does sound
Hot
good, Mazzy.
chocolate.
they're gonna go get snacks. I'm gonna do chores. I'll bring you guys along for a little bit of that, but we also want to get inside and catch up about the fireplace and the neighbor that took my time in the restaurant.
I actually have to go pick up Ranger also.
Okay.
Sorry, I keep putting that toothpick in my mouth.
All right. Well, we'll see you in a little bit, Cass. So chores really aren't that bad now that I have my little heated jacket here and my Carhartt hat that has a face mask on it. So I've had people ask about both of these things, and I do have these items in my Amazon store. So it's not really like any kind of a sponsored thing. It's just I do reviews, I put them in my store, and then if you do buy the product, I get a very, very small like commission from Amazon. But again, it's not sponsored necessarily. It's just I like using these products, so I tell you about them, and if people wonder where they came from, then you can go out there and check it out. But oh, Mr. Jingles, he is a good cat. Yeah. Okay. Nope, there's Shelby. She's got alpaca fleece in her mouth. I don't know where that's from. Yeah, I do. It's your doghouse. And of course, here's Joe. Hey, baby Joe. All right. Well, we're gonna feed the animals up close, and then we'll load up in the truck and go feed the cows. Hey, Zena. Hey, baby. I got you some food. Come on. Oh. I know, everybody wants some. So the good thing about this heated jacket isn't necessarily just that I stay warm, but I don't have to put tons of layers on. So I don't like wearing a ton of layers, and that really helps because just right now I only have on a t-shirt and the jacket, and I'm fine. All right, birds, bird herd. There you go, guys. And I see Alvin and Alfred down here, so I'm gonna go ahead and get them some while I'm here. Hopefully the cows don't rush over here and try to take it away. I don't think they will. Hey, boys. So, unfortunately, if you guys saw Daniel Arms video about his alpaca, his male alpaca, RJ, I believe is his name, but he had Rufus Jr., yes, RJ. He had unfortunate accident with the donkey, it sounded like, and he didn't make it. So our alpacas, they've been in with the cattle for all this time, and they've been doing good. Our other alpacas are off by themselves, especially our young one. We don't want Shadow to be out in the open too much, and you just gotta watch him. It's just part of farming too. Things are gonna happen. Like this ram might find a new home. Over here, over here, over here, over here, over here. All right. Watch out, guys. Watch out, kids. Watch out, sheep. There's Shelby. Dina, come on, get out of there. You've got dog food. You don't have to eat their food. Here. So Zena loves to sample their food even though she has her own. And Shelby loves to play with Zena. Hey honey, hey Mariposa. Come on girls, come on. Come on. Hey, don't spit at me. Don't spit, no. No spitting. Quit spitting! You little mean girl. Shadow, get in there and eat, buddy. So Shadow will probably be leaving the farm before too long. It'll probably be, I don't know, what is this, January? Probably be April or May will be the time frame, I think, whenever he'll be weaned. I need to look it up though. When do alpacas, what age are alpacas weaned at? I need to look that up. Remind me. May and Missy. So the girls are doing good. I need to grab my other bucket. They have been eating out of the feed trough in the barn. And Shelby is a thief if I've ever seen one. Always stealing range cues. These are for Geronimo. These are Geronimos. There you go, big boy. Alvin, you already been fed. You need to get back, buddy. I don't want you to get hurt. All right, let's get them all fed. So I got them all fed. When you look down the piles, my goal is to have about 10 to 12 piles with 4 to 5 pounds of grain in each pile. And that means that each cow gets about 4 pounds of food. And that is what is recommended. This is 20% range cubes. If you read right on the bag, when you buy it or from the manufacturer, a cow that has plenty of access to hay or grass, they need 4 to 5 pounds a day. And that is what supplements them in the wintertime. So there's really no discussion to be had about how much you feed a cow. It's all up to me and how I'm gauging each cow and their body condition, and that's how much feed I feed them. But on average, ours get 4 to 5 pounds per day. All right, girls, hang in there a little bit longer. Our lows are gonna be above freezing soon. Come on, come on. So I think after tonight, we have a good chance of ice tonight, which I hope we don't get because that could be bad for our power lines. But after tonight, we're supposed to be above freezing the next few days. And if we can get above freezing and our ice quits doing that and you quit seeing these ice rings laying around, that will be awesome. So the chickens though, they're doing great. They have unlimited feed right here. We make sure that stays full. They can walk up anytime. And they also have 20% protein pellets. So it's a pretty good number, especially for chickens, for protein. So we finished up all the chores and now it's time to check the fire. And it looks pretty good. But back to the fireplace. So there are 3 things that I'm going to tell you guys that makes this the best fireplace home heating option as far as I'm concerned, and what works best for my family. So when we started to build the house, we knew we wanted wood heat, but we did not want a wood stove for a couple of reasons. We've had bad experience with them in the past. Our families had them. A lot of times they get so hot that they'll burn you out of the house. Also the mess. So when you carry the wood in, You have all the different barks from the different trees, the ashes. I just emptied the ashes, but you have to deal with that. So we found a fireplace solution. This is called New Air Fireplace. I'll leave a link down in the description just in case anybody wants to check it out. But they had a double-sided fireplace option. So this is basically built in to our brick here. We had a row of center blocks on the bottom. We set a big piece of metal box basically, and it has a fire box, and then around the fire box it has an air box. So it heats up the fire, heats up the air, and then around the air box right here, there's a whole row of concrete center blocks. Oh, get hung up in my antique barbed wire. But there's a whole row of center blocks all the way around. So what this does is it heats up all those blocks, they retain the heat. But thing number one, the biggest deal is we get the mess outside instead of inside. But let's go in and warm up, and I'll tell you a couple more reasons we love this, and I'll tell you about it. So I'm back inside, and it's much, much better in here. So the next couple things I was going to tell you about is the New Air Fireplace has heat controls. So when I say heat controls, it has a thermostat and blowers. So we have a thermostat that has a variable speed, so you can turn it off, the blower's off completely, or you can turn it really high or really low. And it does make a little bit of noise, but what that does is allows us to set the thermostat on the temperature we want. So say if we put it on 75 degrees, it gets up to 75, it quits blowing all the heat out into the house. So that's the second thing we really like, is the thermostat control. And the very last thing is probably not as important, but when we built our home, we wanted the look of a fireplace. We wanted to be able to sit in our living room and look at fire and have a mantle, have I think a hearth is what that thing is called down there. But we wanted to be able to hang our stockings from it. It's just something that we personally wanted. So that's the third thing. We wanted the look of the fireplace, the real rock. This is real stone, and it also holds the heat. Like right now, I can barely hold my hand on there longer than 5 or 10 seconds because it all heats up. So those are the reasons. It's called a New Air. So N-E-W, I'm gonna get out of light, A-I-R-E, New Air Fireplace. I'm sure there's something I missed, but I told you guys I would catch you up on it, and that's what it is. So I'm glad to be back in the house. It's stinking cold outside, and guess what's about to come out of the sky right now?
Ice.
Ice, ice.
Baby.
Vanilla ice. Ice, ice, baby. So I have all the power banks charged up because there's a chance that if it is ice, all ice, not rain, not snow, that we might have some power outages later, but we have plenty of firewood, we have power banks, and I think we'll be okay.
Yeah, we will.
But I wanted to get caught up with you guys about our neighbor that stopped by at the restaurant, Brandon from Eddie Family Farms' favorite restaurant, Country Cottage.
Yeah.
We were trying to enjoy a meal with our family, and he confronted me. He told me that every time he drives by our farm, he has a problem.
Yep.
So every day he's drove by the farm this last 7 to 10 days to go break ice at a different pond just a little bit past our property, breaking ice twice a day, every day.
He's been mad that our pond hasn't been frozen.
Yes, so he is not happy with us because our pond apparently is fed with a spring, or it has the right ground level, it's out of the wind. For some reason, it does not freeze. It is about half frozen the other day, and it's basically, I don't have to bust ice. And I told him, I have running water and I never have to bust ice. So he was not happy about that, but he said that was pretty cool that we have that pond and visited for a little bit. But we have some great neighbors around us, don't we?
Yes.
Really don't have any crazy ones. I know that would be more entertaining for you guys. But
Dutch has got some crazy neighbors.
yeah, Dutch has a lot of crazy neighbors. But over here, we're pretty mild on this side of the river. I think that just kind of comes with living in the promised land.
Jeez.
Right, Cassie?
No.
Cassie's from Salina, not Locust Grove. But anyway, that was kind of fun to talk to my neighbor about that. And I am thankful, I'm blessed to have that feature on our property.
Yeah.
So, Cassie, do you have any prayer requests before we end the video?
We just got some prayer requests on our prayer chain for someone in our church who they thought was having like a heart attack and things, but turns out it was a really bad seizure. So they're trying to get that all sorted out. So if you guys will just remember them. And that's all I got right now.
All right. Well, if you guys have any, leave those down in the comments.
Brandon from Eddie Family Farm, talked to him today. He's doing good, so just pray for his recovery. So there's always things to be praying about and stuff. So you guys drop yours down in the comments so that we can be praying for those and others encourage you as well.
All right. Well, we hope you guys have a great day, and God bless.
Love you guys.